All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. I think the guys enjoyed it. Got dark a little faster than we thought because of the storm clouds, but it was good for us. It forced us to concentrate. I think took some guys back to when they were younger and playing on the streets, and you went until your mom called you in. It didn't matter how dark it was, and I don't know. It's, it may seem silly to people listening, but things like that are things that bring a team closer. So it was a good practice for us.
Hundley seemed to labor a little bit tonight.
You know what? I didn't watch the quarterbacks much. I just watched the practice. So.
Did it seem like it was good out there? It seemed like everybody was pretty crisp now.
Oh, it was great practice. Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, like I said, I didn't watch the quarterback, so, but the enthusiasm, the execution, their energy, their concentration, I thought it was really good. It was really good. I'm sure when we look at the film, if we can look at the film, that we will find, that we'll find a number of things that we need to do better. But I don't know, sometimes a good practice isn't about just execution. It's about energy and enthusiasm and things like that.
Is it really fair to give Damian Thigpen the ball in the dark? I mean, he's already tough to find.
He is. I'll tell you what Damian is he is a tremendous pass protector. That sucker steps up and just puts his face in there, and he's stout, and he reminds me of Warwick Dunn, who's one of the best pass protectors I've ever been around, and he's fearless, and yeah, he's quick and he's elusive and he's hard to find because he's a little bit small, but boy, I'll tell you what, he's a courageous young man.
Jim, are you looking at Keenan Graham as a fullback?
Yeah, we just started doing that yesterday because last night when we did the short yardage and goal line, we were kind of looking for a big body. And David Allen's shoulder's just been a little bit sore, so we looked around the roster. We said, why don't we try Keenan Graham? He played a little fullback in high school, and he was excited about it. And I think he sees himself now as a little bit of a Vrabel type guy, played a little linebacker, played a little bit of offense. But he actually picked it up very, very well. And, I don't know how much he'll be a part of the first and second down package, but he could figure in the third and short, fourth and short, or goal line package. We'll just see how it goes. Oh no, he'll still play defense. That'll just be a role that he has.
Can you talk a little bit about your decision yesterday to make Hundley the starting quarterback?
I think I've talked quite extensively about it, but I don't mind talking about it again. Oh no, it's fine. Because it was a kind of a long process for us. We had 22 practices to evaluate the quarterbacks, and really it was we felt like a four-man race. And when it got right down to it, the qualities that we were looking for in our quarterback, Brett possessed them, and that was, he's a leader. His teammates react to him. He's an accurate thrower, throws the ball with velocity and touch. He's a good decision maker. He's got the legs to be able to get out and make things happen on the run, and I think the team's excited about him. But at the same time, I think that the other three guys that didn't get the job, they did a heck of a job and competed, and they all pushed each other, and they all got better.
Is there something wrong with Padavisa?
They were checking him for a concussion.
Okay. Are there some players that have gone back to Westwood that aren't in camp? Is everyone still here? Like Patrick Larimore?
Larry's here.
He is.
The only person that we sent back was Dylan Price. He had the sports hernia, and he just really couldn't do anything. And so we sent Dylan back, and that's it. Now there's guys that have gone back for tests and stuff, but everyone's up here now. Everyone's back. And you saw Torian was out there, yeah, and Colby for the first time. Yeah. So, and I think we're gonna like it was their first practice. They did some things really well, and they struggled a little bit. I think Torian probably a little bit better than Colby just because he's a veteran. He's been in our practices, and Colby, you sit and you watch it from the bike, and it looks like one thing, but then when you get involved in it, it's a little bit different. It's his first practice at this level, and but he'll be better tomorrow. And I believe that we're going to get some guys back on the offensive line tomorrow, and we need that desperately.
Tabo, he took off his pad.
Yeah, his back tightened up. He's gotten a million reps. He's really gotten a lot of work. We need your light, man. No, I'm kidding. We're okay. Ian has, with Joe being a little bit dinged up, Ian has taken a ton of reps, and he's really looked good. I think he's a guy, if you talk about freshmen that can contribute early, we kind of think Ian's a guy that will contribute early for us. But I think he's just, you know, he's a little worn out and his back tightened up, so we pulled him out. Like this morning, we pulled Kenny Walker out, and he was back rolling this afternoon. And I think it's just, you know, we'd like to be a little bit more preventative than reactive. So I think our trainers are doing a heck of a job in these conditions.
Who are the? Oh, go ahead.
Shaq did something to his finger or hand or something.
It's bruised. I mean, he's okay. They X-rayed it and it was negative. So I mean, it's just football, you know. It really is. And I don't mean to sound crass when you say it, but these guys, once you start banging, it's you know, it's going to be about 4 months before they just feel really good again. Maybe, hopefully, 5 or 6 months.
Who are the offensive linemen you're going to get back tomorrow?
I don't know for sure. I hope that Trey Hale's out here tomorrow. I hope. There's a chance that Cheech could be out here, a chance. I don't think we'll get Jeff back yet. I don't think we'll get Simon back yet. I think we'll probably get Greg Capella back, maybe. I don't want to be definitive about any of these guys. It's just hopeful. Sure. Who else is there? Alberto, we could get Alberto back. You know, it's interesting, but a number of those guys, what appeared to be a heat-related issue, after, you know, looking further into it, it's more, you know, concussive symptoms. Not necessarily, you know, a serious concussion, but, you know, maybe some subconcussive issues. So we're going to be very careful with that, like I've told you from the get-go.
Can be kind of same symptoms or their
well,
disease?
I would think, and I'm not, you know, I don't.
You're a doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor. I think that, you know, and I don't have much common sense either, but I would say that I would think that maybe just the combination of the heat and getting, you know, banged around in the head would, you know, probably amplify some of the symptoms. That's my prognosis.
Is that what happened with Goins? I remember you said
Yep.
he was
I think it's that kind of with a lot of those guys, you know. I think it is. I don't know that, but you know.
You think it was improved energy because it was cooler here at night?
I hope so. I think so. You know, it's just, I think the combination having yesterday off, you know, and it was cooler. I think they just got, and they're young, they're kids. They like to play ball, you know. They like to go out in the yard and play ball. And tonight probably took them back, you know, to when they were younger. No, there was just a good energy. It was fun.
You need to get the cars around and
You know, we were talking about that, like Beggar Vance. Wasn't that the movie where they? Yeah. So we didn't have enough cars though. So we were going to try to get you guys cameras out there.
We could have gotten our cars.
Yeah. No, but it was good practice. So, and then we'll be back out here tomorrow at 4. So, okay, and then tomorrow Sunday. Then Monday will be 8:30 and 5:30. Okay. So, and if it changes, we'll let you know. All right. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. All right, guys.